Hello, and welcome to my continuing adventures on the PTS server. And this time we are going to explore the Zhan Khaj Crest home, just recently released on the PTS. This is a new home in southern Elsewhere, and it says on the description of it that it is a former desert wind adaptorium. I could speak, especially when I'm having morning allergies. Excuse me if I'm sniffy. So, this is a gorgeous place to build in. There is a house included. I have blocked it off. But there is a house included. The house is just very small, and I wanted to go for this adaptorium has become a monastery, and we've built onto it, and yes, and priests are living here. So I leaned heavily into that and ignored the house and built my own thing. There's also just some absolutely stunning views that I wanted to take advantage of. So let's go for a little walk. This has all of the cool sand gardens. Very fun to decorate. There he is. I was going to say, the dragon flies over regularly, so that is a fun event while you're hanging out here to just randomly see the dragon fly overhead. So we'll start out with the temple that I built. And most of the structure was already here. I added some items and this door. So you get this really cool structure. I will say, much to my annoyance, that pavilion up there, even though you can get up to it, right to the edge, you cannot get in. I know because I built stairs that went all around the building and through this little gap and all the way up here, just to find out that I couldn't walk in it. Very disappointed. So we borrowed some statues and things from another house in order to be able to decorate this one. Nice thing about the PTS is it doesn't affect that house build at all in the real server, so I can just steal things and have this be all pretty and then go back and I haven't lost a thing. So use the... Oh, that's kind of crooked. Better? Maybe. Little altar here. Decided they've got some sort of dragon killing theme going on. Moons and dragon killing. Seems appropriate. Will say one thing, my nebulas there are hiding the beautiful view outside, but we will get that view here in a bit, so worth it to have that be not visible there. So we'll head into the monastery next. I'm being followed. I feel like I'm being followed! So the entrance to the little house that came with is supposed to be right there. It is like two big rooms, two medium-sized rooms with a hallway, two upstairs rooms with a hallway, and that's really it. So not sufficient for my monastery needs. Another pretty sand garden. So again, there's a big structure here. I have added walls and ceiling to it to turn it into a room, and then added some window features and some decorations to make it all pretty. Lots of building potential here. I cannot wait to see what people do with this place. I would like to have this on the real server so I could do things myself. So obviously the priests come here to pray and learn. This is the living area. Here's a little library, study. We've got some seating areas over here. For good reason, because look at those views. I specifically built here. There is a grassy area. I am actually beyond the grassy area here, but I wanted to take full advantage of these beautiful waterfalls and water features. This is actually overlooking a new moon temple, is what that is right there. And in fact, getting to this place, you have to work your way through quite a few new moon baddies to get down to the Pride Home Way Shrine. If you've ever done dragon runs, you're very familiar with that way shrine. That's the one that leads to 2 of the dragon sites. So we've got seating areas all along here to enjoy these views, because why would you not? Little library area that's very crooked. Oh well, that's not going to fix it now. Here's our kitchen. You'll note cheeses, of course. I love large furnishing items for the kitchen because it takes up so many spaces to decorate a kitchen and make it look like something that's being used. So having items that are large and do a lot in one little bit is definitely preferable. And I like how my little sink area turned out. This big structure behind it all is obviously just part of the original build that was here. So I've added to it and made a pretty counter and sink. Here's our dining area. And I snagged some of those rustic Colovian tables to go with the nice elsewhere chairs. I would like it better than the elsewhere table that I normally use. So add a spot of color. Upstairs we have the monks' sleeping quarters. And of course, again, all the beautiful views of all the waterfalls. So, sleeping quarters here. This, by the way, is a 700 slot house. So I was able to build and decorate and go the whole 9 yards. Why is that crooked? Love when stuff moves overnight. So bizarre. Little bathing area. Probably have that mirror much too high. Would be just about right for my Nord, which means it's too high for any of the Khajiit. And again, we've got a little study area here, but then the rest of this is devoted to sitting and soaking in that view. I mean, if you're going to meditate, why not do it on a comfy couch, enjoying a view of a waterfall? Seems valid to me. Okay, that's really cute, kitty, but I didn't realize you rolled that far over. Well, shoot. Oh well. Upstairs here, we gave them an outdoor leisure area. Oh, there goes another dragon flying overhead. And I have not seen it before, so I'm not entirely sure, but I believe this canopy is new. It is very well designed. Very much like it. Very clean, very neat. Perfect for this sort of outdoor venue. So I think it may be the only new elsewhere furnishing we got with this. And if I'm wrong, please do let me know. Back of our dragon there. I just realized how crooked my wall is. Well then. I'm gonna ignore it. Walk away. So yeah, this is tall enough, similar to the oh, my brain. Tall enough building that you can divide it into 2 levels and still have part of the original here to kind of tie the whole thing in together. Temple! As tall as the temple. I can remember words. Oh. So that's our little outdoor leisure area. Come over here and enjoy this view. And of course it's pouring down rain for this. Because of course it is. That's how that works. So heading downstairs, there is one more beautiful area to share. This place has lots of building potential. So I made my main build up here because I wanted those waterfalls. But there are several other places you could build in, including down here. And again, I very much admire the elsewhere architecture, their stonework. So pretty. I just wish the inside of their houses reflected how pretty their outdoor stonework is. So this cool little pool comes with this water feature. Can actually swim in it. Well, except that, did I take the stairs? I may have taken the only stairs. I don't know. I may have kept you from swimming in it. Not sure the Khajiit are much on swimming anyways. Borrowed some pavilions from my other place to give a seating area out here. This stone area here in the middle was already here on this one. Added an additional water feature. And it came with the big, behind that statue, Elsewhere Tower, ancient huge, was down at the bottom of this little area. I just sort of pushed it back to have it be in the background because I had these pavilions to use. And of course these gates. Use some fountains for a water feature down here. Now this one did not have anything in the middle. It was just sand garden all the way across. So I have added the pavilion. You can see these would be lovely places to build as well, with beautiful views out in the surrounding southern Elsewhere countryside. But I have just used it as a pretty place to relax. I hope you have enjoyed your tour of my builds here on the PTS. I hope they give you lots of inspiration. Enjoy the dragon flying overhead again. And that you have lots of ideas for your builds in the future. I certainly have a bunch. And thanks so much for watching.